Good morning. First, I wonder who she was talking about. I'm thankful to see all of you in here for this first of many State of the River events. And I'm so pleased and honored to have the opportunity to open this most important and timely event. And one thing Kemp will say, and I will beat him to it, is that a river is powerful because many drops of water have learned the secret of cooperation. Sorry, Kemp. That is one of the phrases that we always have on something that we do. And you understand, powerful. All the drops came together and cooperated that made that river behind us. And we're here today because we are part of various sectors of our community that need to cooperate to make sure that our river stays safe, it gets cleaner, and is still around. I have a very vested interest, not only being a member of the board of Cape Fear River Watch, but I grew up, was born and raised, no, was raised 8 blocks from this spot and was born 9 blocks from this spot. So this forays to downtown have been a constant part of my life, which meant I have drank from the Cape Fear most of my life, was baptized in the Cape Fear by the water that came through it. No, I wouldn't get in it. And so that meant my daughter was also, and my grandchildren. So there's a great affinity and connection. Being from here, if some of you are, when you took driver's ed at Hoggart, they made you back up down the river on the other side of Elijah's and the pilot house. Honestly, there was a gate that sat there, and the instructor would put the car there, and you had to back up without going into the river. Oh, don't get scared. There was a gate across the river back then. There might be one now, but that's kind of scary when you're 16 and 17. So I've had a healthy respect and love for this river for a long time. Didn't know how tiny it was till I saw the Mississippi up by Memphis and the St. Johns River. I thought the Cape Fear was huge, and most children around here think it is till you get to exposure and visit other places. But it is still important. It is the lifeline of this community because water is life. As Dana did not tell you, I'm a Desert Storm veteran. So to me, every drop of water is precious. I save whatever I do that goes here and goes there because if you've ever had someone steal water, as it happened to us, you will always consider that so precious to your life. So let me start by saying that the precious waters also were contaminated on November the 10th, 1898, with the only official coup d'etat that ever occurred within the United States, known as the Wilmington Massacre. Unfortunately, the river could tell us of those who were left there that we'll never know, because a few blocks down, a lot of this was vibrant businesses that were owned by people who looked just like me, even though there are very few people in this room today who look just like me. And that's what the dynamics of the history changed this area. But those waters come tell us much about what our upstream neighbors think about us, as Attorney General Stein says. We get that loud and clear from the people at Kenmore's. They don't care about the water here as much as they should. They just polluted it. Who knows what has? They put a giant spotlight on the huge challenges that we have here on the lower Cape Fear River. They have pressure for us to bring affordable drinking water, to develop active and safe floodplains. We have climate change, sea level rise. Go on Water Street after a big rain if you think I'm joking. Excessive rainfall, more violent hurricanes. We're working with the Tree Commission to make sure that there are more trees to prevent stormwater drainage runoff within our community. So encourage your neighbors, because some of y'all move down here and remove every hydrangea, every azalea, every dogwood, every tree in your yard because you want it plain like it was wherever you used to live. But those green things are helping hold the water. So hold off before you see your neighbor move something. Educate them about the flora and fauna that saves the water that will run off into the river in your neighborhood. I've seen it happen too many times. But are we listening to what we need to do? Are we really listening? Because we're going to hear about experts today who spent their time doing things to preserve, but we have to listen to what is best for this community, for this river, and for this area. Right now, we're not listening about the city of Leland and New Hanover County with a certain people want to build on the water. Yes, I said it. Because for years, if you look, most locals weren't right on the water because there was a great respect of the water, knowing what a hurricane could do. I grew up hearing that Hazel had bathtubs floating down Wrightsville Beach, and some of y'all could see pictures of that. So we have to protect and preserve what is left of the quality of not only the river, but all of our ecosystem within this beautiful place we call New Hanover County in North Carolina. We can flock here all we want to, but if we do not preserve the sanctity and the fragility of the river, of the ocean, of the land, we're just gonna be another, I think it's called Rehoboth Beach. I've never been there, but I heard it's real full of just houses. We don't want that, and I don't think you want that, or else you would not have come here. So we must do preservation, and one of the things is this wonderful river behind us, which has been a part of my life forever. I went to elementary school 3 blocks from it, church 5 blocks. So let's preserve and let's listen to what can be done to sustain our valuable ecosystem that is in this area. Are you with me? Do you wish to preserve what is here? Or you wish to make it look like those other places up north? It's up to you. It is truly up to you as the voters of this area what you decide to do. So please pay heed to what is going on. And the next person you hear will be Kemp Burdett, the river keeper, who I can't say no to, but y'all didn't hear that. Thank you.